Shri Avinash Reddy.
Sir, thank you for this opportunity, sir. Sir, while our country is soon becoming the third largest economy, we the representatives of this House of the People should observe that 77% of the total national wealth is with 10% population and only 23% of the wealth is with the remaining 90% of the population, sir. This inequality between the rich and the poor has to be addressed and necessary steps has to be taken to ensure that poor people grow wealthier in our country. Only then becoming third largest economy soon will have some meaning and sanctity, sir. Sir, coming to income tax, sir. Sir, the share of individual income tax payer in GDP has increased from 2.5% in 2017-18 to 3.64% in 2024 and 25, sir. Sir, a comparison with BRICS economies shows that effective personal income tax rate in India is among the highest. Sir, Section 80D of the Income Tax Act allows tax deductions of up to 25,000 rupees every financial year on health insurance premiums, sir. This deduction limit has remained the same for the last 10 years, sir. But on the other side, the medical expenses of every individual is growing in a very big way from the last 10 years, sir. So, to address this issue, necessary steps has to be taken to enhance the deduction limit up to 1 lakh rupees per financial year on health insurance premiums, keeping in view of the increased medical expenditure, sir. Sir, the new tax regime curtails several important tax deductions, leaving people disincentivized from switching on from the old regime, sir. Deductions under Section 80C, 80D and 80E and various other deductions are not permitted under the new tax regime, leaving middle class people and the poor people into dissatisfaction and financial stress and strain, sir. Sir, coming to indirect taxes and GST, indirect tax collections are increasing every year by year, sir. Government has been seeing record GST collections with a significant increase in July 2024 totaling to an amount of 1,82,075 crores, sir, marking 10.3% rise compared to July 2023, which was 1,65,000 crores, sir. Given this high collections, now the government should come forward and consider reducing or exempting GST rates on certain basic goods and services which are commonly consumed by the poor and the middle class, sir. On behalf of the weavers, I request the government to exempt 5% GST on the raw material used by the weavers, sir. And on behalf of the fishermen, fishermen are making a request from a long time, sir, for GST exemption on components used for making fishing nets, including nylon twines, ropes and floats, sir. Sir, and farming community, you very well know, sir, it is in severe distress. We have to address the issues of farming community, sir. Sir, a new act has to be introduced in this house, fixing MSP for all crops produced by the farmers in this country, sir. Sir, and more importantly, sir, to promote farm mechanization and to support farmers, GST should be exempted for all farm supplements, sir. Sir, and more importantly, sir, 18% GST is collected on health insurance premium and life insurance premium, sir. Sir, we strongly request the government to withdraw GST on life insurance and health insurance premiums, sir. Sir, coming to our state, Andhra Pradesh, sir, our former Chief Minister, Shri Mohan Reddy garu, requested Honorable Prime Minister several times to grant special category status to Andhra Pradesh as promised in this house, sir, by the then Prime Minister Sri Manmohan Singh ji. We strongly urge the government to grant special category status for Andhra Pradesh and fulfill the promise made in this house, sir. Sir, in AP Reorganization Act, establishment of steel plant at Kadapa was promised to us, sir. We strongly urge the government to establish steel plant at Kadapa, sir. Sir, in the same AP Reorganization Act, railway zone at Vizag was assured to us, sir. We urge the government to implement its promise, sir. Sir, more importantly, we request the government to withdraw its plan to privatize Vizag steel plant, sir. Sir, thank you. I once again thank you for this opportunity. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Good dear Mantri. Already without chair permission, how you can speak? No, who has given you opportunity? No, I have not given you. No. How you can talk directly? Either you address to me, you are not addressed to me, Mr. You are senior most.
Thank you, Honorable Chairman, sir.
Indian Union Muslim League, their representatives not in this committee. That's I would like to bring your notice to government through you, sir, to include IUML party representative also.
Okay. Nagrik Udayan Mantri.
Thank you, Honorable Chairman, sir, for giving me the opportunity to speak on the Bharat Vayan Videyak 2024. And in fact, I would like to thank the chair, first of all, for what was supposed to be a 3-hour debate. Yesterday, it went on up to 5 hours and has also had speakers, 36 speakers speaking on this important act, sir. Adur Prakash ji, Rajiv Pratap Rudi ji, Rajiv Rai ji, Saugat Rai ji, CN Annadurai ji, Magunti Srinivasulu Reddy ji, Dileshwar Kamayat ji, Srirangappa Bharane ji, Bajrang Manohar ji, Kishori Lal ji, Ganesh Singh ji, Abhay Kumar Sinha ji, Rajesh Ranjan ji, Sachidanandam ji, Malvinder Singh ji, Vijay Kumar Dubey ji, Dayanidhi Maran ji, Samadani ji, Rajkumar Sangwan ji, Ramesh Avasti ji, Selvaraj ji, Ravi Kumar ji, Premchandran ji, Padwai ji, Praveen Khandelwal ji, Hanuman Beniwal ji, Chandrasekhar ji, Dattaram Vaikar ji, Sudha ji, Praveen Patel ji, Mohammad Javed ji, Tapir Gav ji, Rahman ji, Ajay Bhatt ji, Jagadambika Pal ji और Anand Bhadoria ji. So almost 36 people have participated in this debate, sir. Not only have they participated, they have given some valuable suggestions and also passionately been involved in this debate, sir. And I would like to remind the House, 20 years back, if you would have seen any civil aviation topic that has been discussed in the House, the participants were mainly coming from technical background or they were coming from these major metropolitan cities where the presence of airports has been maximum. But yesterday, if you had witnessed the debate for 5 hours, we have seen from the length and breadth of this country, from the remotest areas of this country, from the most backward areas of this country, people have passionately, honorable members have spoken on this bill, and that is the change this government has brought in and the Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji has brought in to the civil aviation, sir. Civil aviation has witnessed unimaginable growth in the last 10 years since Modi ji has taken charge as the Prime Minister of the country. He had a special focus, he had a special vision for the civil aviation industry, and because of which he understood the importance of improving the infrastructure in civil aviation. That is why what was 74 airports in 2014 has gone up to 157 airports, more than doubled in this country today, sir. And if you look at the passenger growth in this country, 60 million passengers were there domestically in 2014, which has gone up to 153 million, which has more than doubled in 2024, sir. And also international passengers from 43 million have grown up to 66.7 million. And you know, it's like any travel industry which took a big hit during the COVID time, aviation also took a big hit. Even though it took a big hit, within 3 years, it stood back on its feet. It not only crossed the pre-COVID numbers, sir, we are at an all-time high in the passenger growth in the country, and today we stand as the 3rd largest aviation economy in the whole world, and that is the change Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji has brought in the last 10 years for the civil aviation ministry. And also I would like to thank all the previous ministers who have worked on this, especially my predecessor Jyotiraditya Scindia ji, who has constantly worked for the upliftment of the civil aviation ministry and brought in a lot of policy changes. And in fact, I would also like to remember our honorable previous minister Ashok Gajpati Raju ji, who was also handling this and who was from our party also at that time, sir. And with this growth, it is very important we look into the future also. This is not just for the 10 years that we are proud of. Where we are in the third place right now, we under the honorable leadership of honorable Prime Minister want to see India become the number one in the domestic economy, sir. And if you want to see India in that number one position, there has to be proper legislative backing. There has to be good policy making. There has to be good policy which drives the civil aviation industry in that direction. And that is where this Bharatiya Vayuyan Videk comes into play, and which is why I would like to go a little bit more detail into the bill also, sir. Now this Bharatiya Vayuyan Videk, इसकी जो इससे पहले जो एक्ट थी, इंडियन एयरक्राफ्ट एक्ट 1934, this was a pre-independence era act, sir. Under the British rule, this act was formed, and the act was promulgated because of an international aircraft convention which was formed in 1919. 1919 में जो कन्वेंशन बना था, उसके हिसाब से इंडियन एयरक्राफ्ट बिल 1934 प्री इंडिपेंडेंस एरा में हम लेके आए, और उसके बाद 1944 में एक शिकागो कन्वेंशन भी आया. शिकागो कन्वेंशन आने के बाद आईकेओ का फॉर्मेशन हुआ. आईकेओ जो है इंटरनेशनल सिविल एविएशन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. आईकेओ ऐसी बॉडी बनी कि यूएन की एक एजेंसी थी, यूनाइटेड नेशंस की. और ये शिकागो कन्वेंशन के बाद जो आईकेओ बना, आईकेओ में 193 कंट्रीज उसके हिस्से थे, और regularly all these 193 countries used to sit